football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Bringing you sports, college football, I'm Chris Scott, joined by Kirk Humstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover. By the defense, their first of the half. Make some adjustments here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down after the incompletion.
Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. Down the middle, it's Russell. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Razorbacks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Wilson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Russell. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying to find room. It's Russell. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. First down and 10.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That discipline and execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels will have first and 10 here. On the run, it's Taylor. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snap to the back. And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth down to keep this drive alive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stop out of the 39, but good enough for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going to take off here.
slides down to avoid the tackle. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Razorbacks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Razorbacks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. First and 10 now for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's third down and goal. You just get stopped. You've got 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
Delay of game. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic.
He got it. The field goal's good.
And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And the run moves the ball to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arkansas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lopez. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They go with a direct snap. Impressive spin there. Touchdown, UNC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Pass complete on a crossing route. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Russell.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. They look to throw it here on second down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you just know